This is G Synopsis, and today we're moving on to the chapter 3 of the book called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson. And the chapter 3 says, You are not special. 3 things we'll be talking about in this book is entitlement, self-improvement, self-confidence, and we'll be relating it to our everyday life and social media, really. So I'll be reading this part. It says, it turned out that adversity and failure are actually useful and even necessary for developing strong-minded and successful adults. It turns out that teaching people to believe they are exceptional and to feel good about themselves, no matter what, doesn't lead to population filled with Bill Gates and Martin Luther King. It leads to the population of Jimmys.
Yeah. So in chapter 3, the chapter started by telling us a story about Jimmy. This guy is everywhere. Mm-hmm. When you ask him any question, he will answer you. He's just everywhere. He's like, he's always having this business idea. It's always this, it's always that. When you call him on it's always say somebody is calling him for some conference. He wants to go and give a talk.
Traveling everywhere.
Yeah, but all of those isn't happening. He's just full of himself, and at some point he became self-entitled.
Yeah.
He became entitled a lot. When he talks to people about his idea, about this thing he wants to do, and that person
doesn't show up,
or the person doesn't really
support him.
You understand? Yeah, it feels that they are jealous, feels that they don't understand his idea, it feels that they are not smart enough like him and all that. So he's the kind of guy that is like, fake it till you make it. In my own opinion, fake it till you make it is a good thing. But
when it's too much,
not even when it's too much. Fake it till you make it, in my own opinion, is when you are going for a meeting, you have a business meeting, dress well. Yeah. Even if you don't have money, you don't have a car, look look the part. Present yourself
so that you
well.
Don't chase the people that will support you.
Yeah, but when you get back inside, realize yourself, know that your own self-worth, that this meeting I have gone for, what will I do about it? What has gone on? What is going on? You understand? Not fooling yourself outside and inside.
Yeah, so I need to read this part. It says, if something good happens to them, it's because of some amazing feature they've accomplished. If something bad happens to them, it's because somebody is jealous and is trying to bring them down a notch. No, really. So when people are not supporting you, what's happening? What's wrong? What should you do better? Self-entitlements bring a lot of people down. Like Jimmy, he borrows money from his aunties, his cousins to just impress
basically everybody around.
Impress ladies just because you want to show that you have one.
You have something going on.
Yeah, you have a business somewhere. You're traveling all around the world. Guy, bit a little. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. There's a stage of learning, bringing out the best in you. There's a place we need to failure before we get to that big breakthrough. A lot of millionaires have gone through some levels in life, that failures like back to back before they get there. So really, we need to bring best out of us. In all the negativities we are going through, there's a place for us to learn, to improve ourselves. That's where the self-improvement comes in. So the fact that you are going through a journey and it's not all rosy, there are a lot of things that are happening. There's a path you need to learn from. Bring out the best in you. And I know that social media has portrayed that this is how things should be going on. And it's really bad.
Like she said, social media is not even helping. A lot of people feel entitled. I'll relate social media to entitlement. A lot of people feel entitled. For example, you put out a post or you put out a comment under someone's post, and people don't agree with your comments. You feel entitled.
Like,
you feel like, what's going on? Why are they not agreeing with me? That's one of the things that Jimmy was doing all about, right? And self-entitlement, self-improvement. On self-improvement, I'll give an example. I remember my first farm, my first fish farm. The first one was a disaster. The second one was a disaster. A lot of money. But the first one, after the first one, when I did the second one, it was
learned a lot
of
from it,
learned from it. It improved. I still lost money, but the third one was good, and I made money from it.
better,
Right?
yeah.
So, that is self-improvement. That is, the book is talking about when you learn from your mistakes.
Yeah.
Jimmy doesn't even have mistakes. To him, he
Yes.
doesn't want to accept that he has mistakes.
It's
he has
other people
shortcomings.
that are not seeing the
It's
best
other
out of
people,
him.
exactly, that has the mistake. It's not him.
Yeah.
Right? So when you see your mistake, adversities and mistakes are part of human life.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And when you realize that and when you accept it, it makes you
a better
move forward.
person. You. So it says, talking about social media, this information has conditioned us to believe that exceptionalism in a new normal.
Yeah.
Like it portrays that this is a certain way to do things. We all need to do things like this. We all need to do things like this on social media.
Social media is like,
it brings the best and the bad things out.
Yeah.
But it not depends on what we want to focus on. Is it the good parts or the bad parts?
And also, everybody that posts something on social media try to post the best thing.
Yeah.
Right? So when you are watching anybody on social media and you feel like they are at the top of their thing, they are doing the best.
It's not everyone.
And you feel like use yourself, you want to do the best, you want to be the best, but it doesn't really work like that.
To see that we are seeing out there. They will not show us the days they are crying, they have their failures.
Yeah.
There's only a few persons that will genuinely tell you, okay, come online to say, that these are my failures. I just lost 100 million, or 1 million naira. But when people come out, some people might feel like, it's just bluffing. It's just want to come and brag and all of that. So yeah, social media is what they want us to see. But we need to pick out messages in all the things we see.
Yeah.
It's not everything we will run with, really. So my take in this book is, in all you do, please don't be entitled. If people want to support you in any way, they will. And no matter what you are going through in life, the negativity, there are things for us to learn to make ourselves a better person. Self-improvement. And self-confidence is actually good. Be confident in all that you do while you are improving yourself. Don't be entitled. Don't chase your destiny helpers away from you. But let us be diligent in all that we do. And you are still special. But no matter what you are going through, someone else have gone through it. Somebody else will still go through it.
For me, my take from this chapter is, don't put a lot of pressure on yourself. Don't put a lot of pressure on yourself. Whatever you are going through, like she said, someone else is going through it, or have gone through it, or will go through it.
So in life, there's a time to crawl, to stagger, and to walk, and to run. So let's all enjoy the journey of life. So this is the end of today's video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you in our next video. Bye.